What's
I
going
don't
on?
even think I can
Okay.
think. Sorry. I don't even think I can think. I can't.
And all set up and ready so I could not mess up. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the 14th episode of The Awkward Show. So you no mess ups this time.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I've addressed it,
It is a mess up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Today, I don't even know what we're going to talk about. There's so much stuff that has happened between the last episode.
Yeah.
And by the time that this episode gets aired, there's probably going to be a month's worth of news.
And it's all going to be wrong.
After
when we talk
that.
about it.
Yeah. So,
But before we do that, you
Yeah.
always skip past this part. How was your week?
it was good.
Why are we just going straight into news all the time?
I don't think our weeks are as interesting as
I
the
don't care.
average content.
It is a staple
a staple.
of the lanky guy,
Like
chubby
a
guy
dollar store tack.
podcast. What?
Like a dollar store tack.
You're a dollar store tack. What are you talking about?
Never mind. You said it's a staple. So I
Oh.
was like, no, it's a dollar store tack.
Oh, that's so funny.
No, really, not anymore.
Yeah, it's so funny. But anyway, it's a staple of the comedic chubby guy, lanky guy podcast duo.
Is it?
Yes. That they ask each other how their weeks are.
Okay.
How's your week?
I think it was okay for the most part.
Yeah. We got a new desk.
Yeah. Well, the unfortunate thing with that desk is I bought it for $300.
Oof.
And it was an adjustable desk.
Mm.
And when it got there, I got it all built, ready to go, and I went to plug in, and the actual port that you plug the controller into is shattered on the inside. So I had to message this person, the company, I guess, and I guess I'm going to be doing a claim.
Yeah.
But
Well, Jesus, yeah.
it's like, it is a
Spent
function.
$300 on a fucking
Yeah,
moving
it
desk.
is a functional desk, so if I can get some kind of reimbursement, even if it's half.
Or even if they just send you that piece.
Yeah.
Like, is it just like the little tiny
It's like
button
the-
thingy?
Well, no, it's not the button thing. It's the actual
Motor?
battery and
so-
the engine, essentially.
Well, you think they could still send
And
that
that's all shattered.
to
so.
you?
Yeah, like if I could figure out a way to replace it, like if they even gave me their
Just the new
instruction
one.
manual
Yeah.
on how to assemble it, I would do it.
Yeah.
But I wanted it more for the length of the
Not
desk.
for it moving.
So I got,
Well, they should send you like $80 or something back.
yeah. So I got really nice, 2 nice monitors. So,
Did you already have 2 monitors?
yep.
You just didn't have room before on that desk?
It was a little tight.
A little tight.
A little tight there.
tight there.
But yeah, and then I got the N64 controller.
Yeah, you sent me a picture of that. That was pretty cool.
And I almost didn't want to open it because the box is so nice. And except there was the plastic that was wrapped around the controller that looked a little weird. But
Oh, really? Like on the inside? This
yeah,
plastic?
just like if I
You
could
can
take
see
that
it?
off and put it back in, and then
Yeah.
I'd put it on a shelf. But I wanted to play with it, so
Well, of course. I don't
Oh
know.
my
I'm
God.
not. Are you a keeping box guy?
I don't keep the box. But if I have something in the box, then I'll keep the box.
So, like, if you buy a Funko Pop, you don't open that shit.
If I buy a Funko Pop, I usually don't. But I
Really?
barely buy Funko Pops.
So, like, what else you might buy?
I mean, I actually have 2 Funko Pops.
Like, those kind of figures. Like, the Doom guy that I have behind you. The
Oh, no,
Majora's
those would
Mask.
be on a shelf.
You would open
no
those?
box.
Yeah. I don't...
Very rarely would I display something
In a box?
in a box.
Yeah.
But it was just the way the N64 controller, it almost looked like it was a display.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I get what you mean. Because it's, like, hovering in the middle. Cool
Yeah, it's
red
hovering in the
border.
middle of the red border with Nintendo.
Yeah. No, I
And I
would...
think it's the only one that does that. Because everything else is in a solid box with a picture,
Oh, really?
I think.
I-
I haven't purchased the other ones, but on the site, that's what it looks like.
Will you buy the GameCube one?
I will,
Yeah.
probably.
I want to, but I'm little. I just want to make sure it works. Like, I want to use it as a pro controller. And like, if it doesn't have HD rumble and like some of those
Oh,
motion controls, like then I'm like, well, it's not.
Based off what I'm seeing, is that it's primarily a GameCube controller.
Yeah.
And I know that's a lot of the misinformation that's been going on, is that people are starting to read fine print, and it says that it only works on the online, which it doesn't. I mean, it does. But because the fine print says it only works there because Nintendo doesn't want to guarantee that it works with Mario Odyssey.
Oh,
kind of thing.
I get you.
So a lot of misinformation that's coming out is that, you can only use it on the online. But I can use my N64 controller.
I thought it meant you could only purchase it if you had online.
Well, that is also the case, too. But, no, it was... People were reading the fine print, and they were saying, it only works with online, so it's a stupid controller. But, like, I can play...
you play games, but you just might not play it fully.
If they release Call of Duty on the Switch too, I'd be able to play on my N64 controller. It would just be stupid.
That'd be sick. What are you talking about?
Well, no, because I couldn't run. And
I'm just thinking how many people have played Call of Duty on an N64 controller.
Oh, yeah, no, like, I would do that just to play it, just to see. But, like, so Nintendo doesn't guarantee that your game's going to work with.
Yeah. Like, games like Splatoon just wouldn't.
Like, for example, the GameCube controllers, the thumbsticks don't click in. So if a game requires you to run with that, nope. I would assume not. Anyway, I don't know. Obviously, we don't have that in our hands, but
I wish they just made it like a Pro controller. They make it look like that. Like, I'm okay with it looking like that. Let me have the clicky buttons.
Just like a Pro controller that's purple
motion
with
control.
The green and blue, or not green and blue, green and red.
What the fuck are you even talking about?
Green and red buttons and the gray Y and X.
The purple and the yellow. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you did name two colors.
Shut up! I know. Yeah, that didn't work. But, yeah, I just wish it worked like a regular controller, because then I would have bought it. Like, if it had motion control, if it had all the
that one
buttons.
We don't know yet, because I don't think it's actually going to get released until Switch 2, but
no, I don't think so.
I couldn't imagine why it would get released before.
Here you go. Yeah.
But yeah, people were like freaking out because you couldn't play Smash on it, and
why can't you?
Oh, because in the fine print.
Oh, because of that
print. But like, I think a lot of that too is Nintendo hasn't said anything.
Yeah,
there's been no official statements.
They were just like, "Hey,
and
it
that's
exists."
like crazy to me that all of this is being allowed to be unfolded.
Yeah,
people are like freaking out about game prices. Which, by the way, if you look on GameStop Canada right now, Daemon X Machina is $100 base game. So, like, game prices are a little bit justified for anger.
That sucks.
Yeah, because that's base game, $100 for Daemon X Machina. I assume that's going to be the price of Mario Kart and Donkey Kong. So, that'll be good time. Again, I'm starting to think that Switch 2 will be a first-party exclusive console for me. Meaning purchases will be few and far between.
I think, it makes sense. But B, I think people also forget, like, third-party games still go on sale on Nintendo stuff. Like, yesterday I was looking, Doom on the Switch was $3. So I feel like...
I guess everyone's doing the comparison as, like, first-party titles don't go on sale, so that means
everything else just will never go on sale.
Yeah.
All the games are going to be $100. I'm like, no, there's going to be thousands of games that will just come down normally. And, like, they'll probably release, like, Baldur's Gate 3 and stuff like that on it. Like, give it fucking 5 weeks and that game's going to be $20. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Then there's the whole game key fiasco.
That one I just really don't care.
Yeah,
I think we talked about it last time, but
I think we were talking about the game key itself and how they were explaining it, but then after our episode came out, everyone was starting to, think a little too much into it, and they were saying that those games are going to be just shells, essentially.
I just don't care. It already exists.
Yeah, no.
Like, if I cared, I should have cared 8 years ago. Like,
I don't think I would buy one. I don't know.
I like.
For me, the way it sounds is that it is a better version of the digital download code. Because you get an actual card, but it's essentially the code is on the card.
Yeah.
You put it in. It's not the full game, but it's not a code in a box with no card. Is what I'm understanding with it.
I don't know. Yeah, like these. So like there's LA Noire, Wolfenstein 2, 2K18.
Yeah, like those, as far I've never purchased those on Switch.
Yeah,
but those I think are just empty cases with a code inside.
Oh, who cares? Like, I'm just meaning whether it's a code or a cartridge. It's the same thing.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean is that I think these key cards are a lot better because instead of getting a piece of paper with no card, you get a card.
Yeah, and then you can resell it.
Yeah.
So, it's a benefit. What are people upset about?
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. But again, I still blame Nintendo for just not talking about this stuff.
Because so if you own the Outer Worlds right now...
You do not have a card.
You don't have a card.
As far as I know.
So you can't resell it.
So it is attached to your
and people, I know people are bitching because if when the Nintendo servers go down, like 15 years, 10 years from now, those games won't be playable. But you knew that when you bought it. Like
it's one of those. A lot of the things that are happening is if you don't want it, don't buy it.
That's really as simple as it gets. And I'm sure there's lots of games like this. These are just the ones I'm looking at.
Yeah, like for example, Elden Ring will be the key card.
Like, okay, figured. Like,
it's a huge game, and you get the DLC with it. So,
yeah, I don't even have the DLC, so that's good.
So yeah, like
I don't care. Like, I don't know. It's insane.
I would say like. I am still pre-ordering the Switch 2, and I'm still excited for it. The only thing that's going to kind of hurt, but again, it'll be a situation where instead of buying a game every paycheck, I might have to save for one, is the game prices.
Yeah. But I guess I'm in a different boat where I wouldn't even be a person that buys a game every paycheck. I buy 3.
Well, no.
No, but I'm meaning for me, I limit myself to 3 big games a year.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, like...
3 big games and then a bunch of like smaller on sale, cheaper.
Yeah, like maybe a game that's like $10 or something. But even then, I might do that once a month.
Yeah.
Like I bought Repo, and then before that, I bought what was it? It was some like cheap little game. It was like $5. Oh, the fishing game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What was it called? Web fishing.
Web fishing.
Yeah, like just small little games. And I've played those fucking more than half the games I spend for $80. Like,
yeah.
I remember buying Pokken. Remember Pokken?
Oh, yeah.
I bought that game when it came out on launch day for Wii U. Played it twice. It was wasted $80 right there.
Yeah, because Pokken was that, Tekken, yeah. Pokemon Tekken game.
You know that was on the Switch?
Yep.
I fucking didn't. I just figured that out a couple weeks ago.
Actually, when you were talking about it, I thought you were talking about it on the Switch.
No, Wii U.
Because I forgot that it came out on the Wii U.
I kind of want to play it again.
Maybe it's better.
Maybe it's like wine. I needed to let it age a bit.
Or maybe you have to get the Switch version. Maybe it's a
and then all the characters and
yeah,
that'd be cool.
No, I am not a big fighter,
and I'm not either. But like, I just kind of want to.
It was like Pokemon.
Yeah,
and it was like a weird.
But game's going to still be $80.
Yeah,
so I don't want it now. I don't care.
You're like, actually, never mind.
I got fucking burned 8 years ago. I'm not going to do it again.
Is
this hot thing still hot? You're like, yeah.
Just pay another full price. Well, I can't imagine it's cheap. Oh, no, you have it, so. Like Pokken.
On the Wii U?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was going to say, I can't imagine it's cheap at, like, secondhand store.
Probably $50.
But you already have it, so it doesn't matter.
For the Wii U, not the Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was just a lot of misinformation going around.
It is tiring. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I kind of just want the pre-orders to come out. Because those were delayed.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just want people to just shut up. Just be happy. Maybe that's a consumerist. But like, don't buy it if you don't want it. Like, I don't, like, nobody's forcing you to buy this.
Yeah, that's the very weird,
they're
black and white.
stealing the money out of me. Like, well,
yeah, that's like the weird
did
black
Elon
and white.
steal the money out of you when you bought your Tesla? No, you bought the Tesla. Like, I don't know. Jeff Bezos isn't stealing our money. We buy. Like, it's our fault. We are giving him money because we are using his stuff.
I go to the store, buy my Switch, and they're like, what the heck?
What the? Where'd your money go? Like, no.
Why did $700 come out of my account?
Why is there a Switch in my hands? Why is there Mario Kart? Monkey? Like, no. Just
it's like, why is there a Pro Controller? Why is there the GameCube? What's happening?
Stop! Like, no. It's completely your own decision. Yeah. And if you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. Like, or wait a year and nothing will change because the price isn't going to change.
Yeah, like, that's the funny thing with the online discourse is that you're either like against Nintendo or you're a Nintendo shill.
Bootlicker, fucking little simp.
So even us saying don't buy it if you don't want it,
we're simps.
We're simps. Yeah.
But I'm probably not going to buy it right away because like it's money and that's expensive.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So, like, I put money away for the Nintendo Switch too. So now
I did put money away.
You didn't?
I did.
Oh, you did.
But that money's gone now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Now I'm going to talk about my week.
Yeah?
Because you didn't ask.
Oh, I didn't know what you wanted to know.
Anyways, I had to take my car in.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's always fun. You love car stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I went in. I think you've been in my car with the power steering. How bad that sound?
Yep.
So I'm trying to make corners.
It's kind of like a plane.
Yeah. So, took it in, told the guy, I'm like, hey, obviously I know my power steering is leaking. I'm like, I'm filling up.
I know my car is absolutely...
like, I know it's fucked, but I'm here for the power steering. Like, I have to keep filling it up with power steering cum or whatever that shit is. And, like, it just leaks out. Obviously, it's just leaking. And so, then I also told him, like, oh, hey, by the way, my doors also just don't lock. Like, I could lock them manually.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I can't use the button. Please fix that. Like, it's super annoying. And I'm like, I'm trying to resell the car. So I'm like, I need a car that locks.
And you picked a bad time to do it.
What? Why? Sell car?
No. Like
or
fixed car.
Fixed car, yes. I realized I picked a bad time to do it.
Tariffs.
Yeah.
Either way.
Regardless. So, take it in, go to work, whatever. They call me. And they're like, hey, it's going to be like, $500, $400. I'm like, okay.
Like, that's not as bad.
That's not pretty terrible. I was
be.
expecting like $600, $700, so $500 isn't too bad. Then I'm like, yeah, just do it. Like, fix it up. And then the next day they're like, oh yeah, ready to pick up. It is going to be more than we talked about.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, what's up?
You wouldn't screw me over, right?
I tried to. And they're like, yeah, well, we couldn't. Like, it was my power steering, but it was just the hoses. Like, well, we had difficulty getting at the hoses. We had to take your exhaust off and all this stuff. So that's going to be like an additional $400 or $500. I'm like, what? And then he's like, yeah, about there. He's like, just, extra labor and all of the... I'm like, well, did you do it already? He's like, well, yeah. So I'm like, well, I don't have a choice now, do I? Like, you already did it. Like, I can't say no and go to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Then he was like, oh, yeah, and I'll also mention that we damaged your car.
What?
I'm like... That's exactly. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, as we were taking the parts off, we, like, stripped all the bolts, and, like, some of the things, like, fell to the ground and got dented. We had to replace them. I'm like, oh.
That should be on them.
Guess what?
It's not.
He wasn't. He was like, yeah, so those are about $200.
You just smash my window out and make me pay for it.
That's literally what I told the guy. I'm like, if you just hit my windshield with a hammer, are you just going to charge me for it? Like, I'm like, I don't understand why you admitted that you guys damaged my vehicle and you're going to charge me for it. You could have left that information out. You could have lied to me. You told me the truth and said you damaged my vehicle and you're just charging me for it. So I'm like, no. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like, you're telling me that you damaged my car and you're trying to charge me for it? Well, Yeah, I guess when you say it that way, I guess we should just not.
So did they take it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
What a fucking skis bag, though. Like, they
Yeah.
know 100%. They were just trying to see if they could get away with it.
I think someone told him to say that, and he messed up, and was like, "Oh yeah, I broke it."
I think he worded
And
it
then the
wrong.
guy's mind were like,
What the fuck are you doing? Like, but regardless, it was still like $1,100.
So that's where your Switch 2 money went.
Yeah, that's where my money went. That
Nice.
Switch 2, that's Donkey Kong. Gone.
Yeah.
Ripped from my plump little white hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's actually pretty bad.
That does suck. But
I mean, the Switch 2 will be there.
I know. And I'll have savings. I'm just being a bitch. I can just go
Okay.
buy it. But
Oh yeah, you're much better with money, so I had to save, you just had the money existed.
Yeah. So, like, it's not the end of the world. Plus, we have tax returns.
Yeah.
Because we're poor.
Yeah.
We don't work good jobs.
Yeah.
So we get money back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then...
Well, if you're richer, you get more money back.
Well, I thought you were supposed to pay some money.
So, yeah. I think that's actually the issue.
Yeah.
Is, tax fraud and stuff.
Yeah. That's fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't know. If I do get tax return, that'll be usually it's like $2,000.
No, that's
get
pretty
back
good.
200.
Yeah, I know mine was, I'm...
Retarded.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit, I can't say that. Beep that.
No. I'm under disability, so I end up getting more.
Okay, so now we don't need to beep it.
Yeah, no, now it's true.
It's true. Okay, we're fine.
But, I'm under disability, so I got like $3,400 back.
Really?
But a lot of that's going to Japan.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, so it's real good.
Do you go and actually get your taxes done, or do you just do it yourself?
No, I just do it myself. Well, I do it through like TurboTax or whatever it is.
Oh, you buy that?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm fixing my pants.
Yeah, you're pantsing yourself with your second pair of pants that you're wearing.
Here.
Oh, yeah. Right up to the belly button.
Yeah, that's how I like to wear them. It's cold in the basement, man. I don't know.
I know, like, with socks on, my feet are a little cold.
Hold on, I'm falling apart here. My eyes are itchy.
My eyes, my pants, my
My toes.
my tummy.
My dummy. Oh.
Wow.
What were we talking about?
Oh,
Taxes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting topic. Yes, taxes and...
But go to like H&R. They're free. Like online.
Yeah.
I know TurboTax you have to pay like $50 for the box, right?
Yeah.
Or is it free?
No, it's not free.
Yeah. Do H&R, saves $50.
But don't they also take
Nope.
percentage?
Only if you go and ask them to do it.
Oh, so
You can
go
just
to H&R and do the
No, online, I mean.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
On H&R website, they just have
Yeah.
file their taxes and that's it.
Interesting. Well, next year, I guess.
Oh, you already did it?
Yeah.
Womp.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah, the money's already in my account.
Yeah, it's already spent.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
That is technically also where I was able to get the desk and stuff. The desk that's broken.
What a steal. I'm trying to think what else I did in the week. So it was car week. Work was hell. I can't really talk too much about it, but it was a pretty rough week. I think I did overtime every single day this week. Like 9 to 10 hours. And then at least it wasn't on call this weekend, so that was nice.
Yeah,
or
so
this
that's good.
week and this weekend. So actually resting.
Okay.
What does that mean?
What does westing mean?
What is easting? Freya's sick,
Yeah.
so I'm not going there. So that's a bummer. Many monsters.
Yep.
If you're listening to this, Many Monsters, stop getting sick. Ruins my plans. It makes me upset that you're sick.
When you're sick, I get mad.
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do now. My plans kind of exploded this morning. Like, literally, she just was like, no, I'm puking.
Oh, that's good.
Puking, I shitting.
Yeah, I'm
That's what
sure
it
she
says.
loves that information.
That's exactly what she said. She says, I'm shitting a fucking hole through the toilet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
She won't like that.
No, I'll specifically make a clip. No.
That'll be the title or the
Yeah.
Money Monster shitting through the toilet.
Yeah, I think she probably wants us to move on from this topic.
Does she? She's not here.
so.
She can't advocate for herself. She's
Wow.
sick. Other than that, I don't know. I'm just depressed.
Damn.
Like,
I don't know how to respond.
no, but I'm just like, I don't know if it's the ass end of the seasonal depression, like one final kick before
Probably
it gets nice.
a bit of that and
Just working a lot.
working and then your car.
Yeah, I think it was just a lot of
I
things.
think there's a lot of stuff
kind of
going
just
on.
piled up, but I went for a walk around with Scanna.
That's good.
That was nice. I actually hit a goose.
Nice.
The first time I've ever had to hit a goose, he was like, meh, meh, and he was like right at my knee. He was fucking nipping at me. I was just like, bah, right on the top of his head.
Bonk.
Yeah, and then he just
stopped.
He looked stunned, like nobody's ever stood up to him before, and he just kind of waddled away. Like it was awesome.
Just bonked him on the head. He's like, okay.
Wow,
Just
thanks.
unbelievable.
Can't believe you. But that was good. Like, I do want to get into Gundams again.
Yep.
Because I have Gundams on the back burner that they're just sitting there, rotting.
You're just buying more Gundams in your building.
Yeah, I still have that figure, that terrarium, the land thing.
That's what you mentioned last time, too.
I know, because it's not going anywhere, and I'm going to
Yep.
keep mentioning it until I do something. with
Okay.
it. So this is like the Ryan recap of his recession.
Okay.
Ryan recap recession. Yeah, that painting, digital art, all that stuff, just out the window. I did edit a photo, which something, but yeah, we need to go do something today after this.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. Oh, God.
Oh, wait. Came back.
I wasn't prepared.
I wasn't either. I thought it went away. You know that feeling when it's like,
Yeah.
you're like, shit, it just like, you know,
God damn it, it's gone.
that's not happening. Boy, it happened.
Because I moved my hand and you're just, it's gone.
Oh, excuse me. I sneezed.
I sneezed.
I do want to play. Oh, we'll talk about this.
Huh?
Since the Switch 2 stuff all came out, you and I have been playing Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Like, I've been playing Odyssey. I think you've been playing it too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. Like,
Yeah, my intention with Odyssey was to play a bit of it. And then once, if I ended up getting the Switch, I think it has that free upgrade.
log.
That I would go and then compare what I was playing with what it looks like on the Switch 2.
Yeah.
But I beat it.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. But
Like, I
maybe
could always
again.
play it again, but
It's like, I don't know. I think this is the first time I've played it since it launched.
yeah, this is the first time I've actually gone through it again.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. I feel like some of the surprise factor was definitely the fun the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what am I gonna, like, capture and...
Like seeing all the areas and
Yeah.
seeing what you can do. And
But now I'm just, like...
that's
I
just a
don't-
Mario game.
Yeah, like it's still really fun. But
Yeah.
even like trying to collect everything, I can't do that twice. Oh shit, I'm fucking falling apart here. But like the first time I played it, I would like make sure I got every possible moon before I'd go to the next world.
Oh, yeah. So that's what I've been doing this time.
Now I haven't even beaten some of the bosses in some of the worlds before I go to the next one.
Which bosses?
Like the Brutals.
Oh,
Because I can get enough moons and just
I
fucking
guess
leave.
so, yeah.
Yeah. Because you don't need to beat them.
Yeah, I guess not.
You're not stopping them from doing anything. They're just there. Yeah, I can just get all the moons and fucking bounce. The whole place is on fire and they're like, oh my god, the Brutals. And you're just, see you. Next place.
So, yeah, have a good day.
Good luck. I think the only one that you can't do it was the Donkey Kong town.
Oh, like
New
Donk
Donk?
City?
Yeah, because it's all
Yeah,
closed
'cause that
off and
one's
dark.
that one's linked to. I'm assuming you're talking about the storm, or are you?
Yeah.
talking, okay.
Like, because it's all nighttime and the storm. Like, I don't think you can get enough moons and move on without
No.
beating that part.
so you have to be the caterpillar thing.
I don't think you need to beat the music Like, find the...
That one's kind of surprising.
Find the men. Like, I think you can just get enough moons.
I almost said, screw getting all the moons. Because I forgot the jump rope thing. And I forgot the volleyball thing.
Volleyball. Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to shoot myself.
Really? Well,
no, like,
I got one
the
moon.
first one was easy, and then the second one, it was just always a little bit off at about 90.
That sucks.
You had to jump rope 100 times.
Yeah. Did you see the leaderboards on those?
Oh, yeah, 9,000.
Just max. I fucking hate that shit.
Probably just bought it up.
Remember when I used to, like, actually play Diablo 3 on the Switch?
Yeah.
They were so bad for, like, hackers on it. All the player stats were just... Everything was maxed out. It was insane. Like, it's just so stupid. It was just on Switch. They just don't have any kind of, I don't know, dedicated control, I guess, on their servers. Or I don't know what the fuck's going on. But, yeah, that's been good. I have been wanting to play Mario Wonder. I don't know why.
Yeah, see, when does that... I don't know if it's the same thing, though. The game rent thing. Not game share from the Switch 2, but the other thing that they announced.
Loaning.
Where I could loan you the digital version of Mario Wonder. Because
I forget. Did they even say when that's coming out?
I don't know. Unless that is what game share is. And they just...
That is game share, isn't it? The one that I can send it to you for 2 weeks?
Maybe it's the same thing.
I think that's just game share.
They just talked more about it on the Switch 2.
Did they?
I don't know.
Because I remember that was on the first Direct for the Switch.
Because I thought those were two different things because they were talking about...
I don't know. It's so convoluted how they do things. I have no idea.
Too much stuff right now.
Their whole online stuff reminds me of like Monster Hunter Online. You know how convoluted that shit is? You need to be the same friend code. Oh, now you need to be in the same server. Oh, you got to invite yourself. Oh, you're not the same hunter rank. Oh, you can't watch cutscenes together. Like, why? Why is any of this even a thing? Why can't I just hit invite and join and that's it?
Yeah.
Like, is there no multiplayer games where we watch cutscenes together? Like, why is this an issue?
Oh yeah, I guess. Hey,
like, it's fucking. I've been playing Halo 3 online with cutscene. Like, it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
Like, just join my game and let's play.
Yeah, you might see a cutscene of. Well, it doesn't matter what you see.
Yeah, who cares? Like, you're fucking
doesn't matter if it's your character.
Haunt the monsters here. Like, you see a cutscene to kill something and you go kill it. Like, yeah. Okay. Now we talked about our weeks and I'm happy for half an hour.
Well, that's fine. I'm good with it as long as there's like interesting stuff. I feel like there's nothing interesting going on with what I'm doing.
I feel like the last half an hour is just fucking pointless.
That's not at all what I said.
Yeah.
I know during the Direct they announced the GameCube thing, which I know we were very excited about. I know you really loved Chibi-Robo being on there.
I'm happy. I might actually get a Chibi-Robo tattoo.
Yeah.
I was debating it for a while. I think it would be cool on the back of my calf, right over here, to have like a little, maybe not that one because I have this fucking dirty mole, but get a power outlet and then him plugged in, like recharging.
Pac-Man.
I could get a little cat shitting out some poop.
Nice.
Nobody can see my mole, but like it's just a big brown round blob. But yeah, anyways, getting a little outlet, him plugged in, and then like chilling next to it. I think it'd be kind of cute.
That'd be cool.
Little telly floating around him. But he's dead, so...
Okay. Well, he's not dead because they're bringing him to the
True!
GameCube.
Wow!
So they at least acknowledge that Chibi-Robo
exists in 2025, so that's something.
Yeah, and it's going to be...
HD,
I don't think it was
60 FPS. But I think I talked about it last time that I just beat it on an emulator.
Oh, yeah.
So,
But now you can play it on the go.
That is portable Chibi-Robo. I didn't actually think of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Technically, Mario Kart is only $50, but you have to buy it twice. One physical, one for TV, and one for
portable.
Portable.
Huh?
That's how I used to justify Switch games.
Oh.
Like with Pokemon pricing. I'm like, okay, before this used to be $50 for the 3DS. But now it's $70 for the 3DS and the Wii U version mixed into one. So technically it's a deal.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's how I used to justify those prices.
So, like, Mario Kart World being $100 in GameStop.
I have...
You're like, okay, it's only $50 because...
But I have to buy it twice.
Why would you have to buy it twice, though?
So 50-50 is 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then one is for the portable version, and one is for my TV version.
Oh, that math hurts.
How? It's 50 times 2.
Whatever.
I don't know. That's how I used to think about it. It would justify. So Chibi-Robo.
Yeah.
So now that online membership, I don't want to do that math, but
yes, it hurts.
Well, because now we're talking about monthly subscriptions divided by the portable and the TV functionality. I don't care at that point. But and I have to divide it amongst all the games.
Yeah.
Dad. Yeah. But that's still exciting. That might actually make me a little excited for it, just being able to play it portable.
Yeah.
Maybe I can bring it to work.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I might be able to, like, play it. I don't know. Do, like, fun activities.
Oh, just, like, with?
Yeah, it might be fun. I don't know. I'll see.
Yeah.
But
we still gotta be able to pre-order the...
Yeah, we gotta buy it.
Which pre-orders are not out yet.
Do we know... Is the GameCube thing on launch? Is that...
Oh, yes, that is on launch.
Oh, cool.
But on launch, you get Wind Waker, F-Zero, and Soul Calibur.
Oh, but not Chibi-Robo.
Not Chibi-Robo yet.
Fuck my ass. I don't care.
It is in a,
don't care.
It is in a future.
Fuck that. That's, and the way they roll things out, it will be 2027 before that comes out.
I don't think so. Because usually when it first comes out, they like launch a bunch of games out.
Well, they're like, launching 3, so get have fun.
Well, 3 on launch.
But then they're like, we don't need to launch a blah, 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 because we got N64 games. We got... Blah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember they used to like launch a bunch up front, and then over time it's just like one game.
Once every 3 months.
Yeah. But yeah, like Wind Waker, F-Zero, Soul Calibur, and then obviously Mario Sunshine, which I guess is good for people who didn't get the collection.
Yeah, that's fair.
Super Mario Strikers.
I don't think I've actually played it, so that will be fun to play.
I actually played it because I never owned it.
I actually... Sorry.
Chill. But I actually played it at the McDonald's when they had the GameCube.
Dude, wow. I forgot about that.
They had the GameCube
that
kiosks.
That is aging ourselves. Yeah, McDonald's used to have GameCubes.
And N64s.
I do remember the N64s. When I was growing up, but when I was growing up, the N64 didn't work anymore. Because it was so old.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, chill.
Well,
chill.
I was telling you what was going
so
on.
Old. It worked when I was there.
It would sit in the corner. It was off and dusty and rotting. I just... a relic of a bygone time.
Okay.
It's like in those movies when they go to, like, I don't know, South Africa, and they find the ancient temple. Just put their hand on it. They're like, oh.
It's the ancient N64.
Whoa. Yeah. That's exactly what it was like.
Huh.
You're like my Aztec warrior.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
You're old.
Okay. And then, obviously, Luigi's Mansion.
That one I'm excited for.
Yeah. Because I want to see what that looks like.
I was trying to play an emulator. Oh, shit. Well, now I just thought about it for a second. I was trying to play an emulator, but I don't have the trigger.
Oh, the what do they call it?
The pressure sensitive trigger.
Yeah, I don't know if it's adaptive trigger.
I
don't know what the name of it is.
Because it doesn't work on the emulator.
Yeah, because
the Switches have click triggers. I don't know why they have click triggers still. That's fucking old. But like, that sucks.
So you'll have to get the GameCube controller or a GameCube controller.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to. No.
You don't have a GameCube controller and adapter?
No.
Okay.
For the Switch?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. So I do.
Rub it in some more.
Awesome. So I got it with like Smash when it came out.
Oh yeah, I never did.
Okay, I thought you did.
I wanted. Well, because I was never an elitist, where it was like, you need the GameCube controller to play Smash.
No, I'm not an elitist.
I liked the Pro controller. I was comfortable with that.
Yeah. Pro controller is still pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It's quite pro, actually.
Yeah. Huh. Then Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
I'm super excited for that one.
Yeah, see, because this is the one where it had, like... This was why Marth and Roy were in Smash, was it not?
Yes. I think Roy... Or Ike.
I guess maybe, Marth was...
I don't fucking know. Marth was from the original. But Roy... I don't fucking know. I'm just going to say that. I don't know. Because I'm going to speak out my ass. Would
probably know.
She probably knows. She's not here. Sick. She's too busy shitting.
Pokemon XD. Gale of Darkness.
XD?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never played that one.
I played the other one.
Pokemon Coliseum?
Yeah, I played that one. Because you had the Umbreon, the Espeon. Your dude had like a sick robot arm and he rode a motorbike. I was like, fuck, this is like Pokemon
like, this is
in the future.
metal as hell.
I'd watch that, then I'd watch Yu-Gi-Oh! XD, and I'd just fucking rip a bong.
I'm sure.
Yeah, when I was 7, in the living room.
Of course, Chibi-Robo.
Chibi-Robo. I'd fucking play Chibi-Robo, rip a bong.
Now, I don't know if you have a list.
Kind of.
Okay. So I know I have my list, and it's from what I want the most to what I want the least, I guess, but least is still 10th.
Okay. I'm just going to list games
randomly.
Yeah, that I think would be cool.
Okay, so this one's controversial for me. So
this
people.
This is
my
unlikely?
Most, no, this is my I want the most.
Not likely, though.
I'll go through that as I go through the list.
Okay.
So, the one I want the most, which is controversial, because I know there's a lot of people that don't like it.
The Guy game.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. Good.
It's
illegal.
Okay. It's Star Fox Adventures.
Is that controversial?
Well, a lot of people don't like it because it's Star Fox without space traversal and stuff.
Facts.
And I think the game is overall just kind of generic. But it is called
Star Fox Adventures. So
yeah.
You're like adventuring like outside generic, of your space.
I pretty much grew up with this.
That's the one with the sexy, like...
Yeah, Crystal?
Yeah. Okay, I know that game.
Yeah.
I would stare at that trophy model from Melee.
And for me, I put this in 50-50.
I think that's higher chance.
Just because I did put... it is a rare game, but Rare allowed Banjo and 007.
Facts. Okay, that's true.
But it's not a popular game. But also,
I think because of that, it makes it more likely.
But then I also know that they have random football games on the SNES thing, which I feel...
Yeah, they just have... Well, okay.
I mean, to me, it's not popular.
Techno Bowl is fucking elite.
I'm not calling Techno Bowl. Because that one I know.
Oh.
But it's just... in the sense of just random games that I've never heard of.
Like tennis?
Yeah, tennis. I don't know what that is. What's your first game?
Oh, no. Just go through your list.
Oh, okay.
But I do actually agree with that. I think that's more possible than you think.
Yeah, because that one in HD would look pretty good.
That'd be fucking cool.
Because graphically, the game is good for the time, I think.
Yeah, it's stylized. Like,
yeah.
It's cartoon. I think...
Like, the fur mechanics is crazy.
I think because they're animals, it makes it look better.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's not so uncanny valley that they're all pudgy and weird.
I remember the fur in the game kind of blew my mind as a kid. Because it looked like fur.
It looked like fur, yeah.
Like, it wasn't just, like, one texture.
You had Fox from Melee that was just, like, smooth.
Yeah.
And then you went to that, which was fuzzy.
Yeah. And then the second one, I think, is an obvious one. Because it's
from most wanted.
Likely. And, well, Star Fox being most wanted, now it's just going to get
to 2.
Least wanted, but it's still wanted,
Top 10.
I guess.
Yep.
Is Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
I think that one's...
I feel like it.
I feel like that one's pretty...
They'll save that for, like... next year.
Yeah.
And it'll be like a direct.
Yeah, because they won't put Wind Waker on and then Twilight Princess in the next few months.
I can imagine, like, they'll be like, oh, take a look at this. And it's going to be... And it's going to open up with fucking Epona running.
Yeah, and everyone's going to be like, ah!
They're going to be like, because they think HD.
Oh, yeah,
and then they're going to be like, fucking die. And then it's going to be not.
Yeah. No, in that conversation, they're 100% releasing the HD remasters separately for $100 Canadian
Yes.
in the future.
Yes.
They're not going to just let us have it for quote unquote free.
No.
Third one, Mario Kart Double Dash. This one I have in likely, but likely once Mario Kart World has had its initial run, everyone's kind of been playing it. They're not going to put it on the service right away.
That's another year or two one.
Yeah. This one is in 50-50. It is Smash Brothers Melee. Because...
I just don't think.
Well, yeah. Just because...
As much as I
64,
want.
yeah. Because the Smash Brothers 64 is not on
Do you
there.
know how sick it would be if they released Melee and added online multiplayer?
Yep, that would be so cool.
That would be amazing.
And
Like,
it would be in HD.
yeah, in HD, 60 frames. I think the game was 60 frames, but
I played...
120 frames.
Yeah.
They can do that now.
I played Smash recently on the GameCube, and I can't read the names.
What do you mean?
Like, it's so blurry and fuzzy that it's almost hard to read the names, like, in the boxes.
Oh, I get it. I was thinking of like the title screen. I'm like, what do you mean?
No, it's like, because they'll have the character figure and the name underneath it.
Beatz.
And it's just like, it's so blurry.
Yeah.
So that in HD would be cool.
They could probably do that like 4K.
Yeah.
They could do the option. I hope they do that. Where 4K,
Especially if
60
there's
or,
not a future Smash coming in the near future.
But do it before.
Yeah.
Tide those Smash gooners, and then release the game.
Number 5 is Mario Party 6. That's the one I played the most. And I put this in likely.
There's like There's like 4 Mario Parties on the GameCube. So one of them will be on there. I just don't know which one.
It was like 3.
Was it?
I think it's 3, 4, 5 because 1 and 2 is on
I thought it was
N64.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh no, maybe 4 is on 64. That's the one where he's wearing a cowboy hat.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's 64.
I mean, all the Mario parties.
They're all good.
On
They're all
GameCube
fun.
are good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying 6 because I wanted to narrow down one.
I'll say 7 because that was one I played.
Oh,
Because it had the mic.
Oh, yeah.
I'd fucking deep throat.
Is that the one where they... Is that the one with the minigame where you have to replicate the sounds?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah. I always see that.
I liked the balloon one where you just say like 1 for like pumping the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing that they just bring that back with the new like camera.
Yeah.
Because they showed the exact minigame. Like,
oh, yeah, I guess it was the exact minigame.
pretty much. You're just saying numbers. Interesting.
Yeah, number 6, which I put in unlikely, is Need for Speed Most Wanted.
That's pretty unlikely.
That's pretty unlikely because EA does not have the rights to.
But doesn't
Need for Speed
EA
franchise
own Soul Calibur?
Yeah, but
you
they would be putting a game on the service that isn't owned by the company anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Essentially,
no idea.
because EA doesn't own Need for Speed anymore, so that would be a very tricky. They'd have to talk to the company that owns it, talk to EA, then do a bunch of workarounds.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work.
And to an extension, also unlikely is Need for Speed Underground 2, because that's another one that I played a lot of. But same situation. It's owned back in the day. It was owned by EA. Now it's not. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland.
I think a Tony Hawk is likely.
Yeah, like for me, I initially had any Tony Hawk game.
Yeah.
But then again, with the whole trying to pick one game instead of just blanketing a bunch of games. But yeah, to me, I put it in unlikely, I think. Yes, just because they seem to be doing a lot of remakes.
I was just moving it closer.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Seem to be doing a lot of remakes, so I don't know if they would actually do that.
I'll come closer too.
Okay. Number 9 is Monkey Ball.
Oh, that'd be good.
That'd be fun.
I'd like
And
Monkey Ball.
I put it in likely just because it's a hunch.
Yeah.
Just because it seems like a good game to add.
Yeah.
Then number 10, 007 Nightfire.
Number 10.
Number
Burger
10.
King McBurger.
Number 10, 007 Nightfire.
I don't know that one.
That's one that I played a lot of. as a kid. But I also put that in 007 because it was done by EA again, I think. I could be wrong.
Probably wrong.
I didn't look.
Okay.
I just kind of, I think it's that, but they don't hold the rights to 007, if that's the case. And that's my top 10 list.
Okay, I'm just going to spit out some games
Okay.
that I think are likely.
Yes.
And I'm just looking at a list of GameCube games, so people are like,
oh yeah,
I'm
you're just
looking at a list and saying what might be likely.
Yes.
I think that Eternal Darkness game is pretty likely.
Okay, yeah.
Just because it's a weird kind of horror game that, like, I don't think anything's come from in years. Cult classic. I think that's something that they would re-release. Maybe there's... And it says publisher was Nintendo.
Okay, yeah.
And developers were Silicon Knights. I don't know if they're around anymore. But I think that'd be pretty cool.
Makes it easy.
What was that? It wasn't on the list. I just thought of it. That Wario World one?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's pretty likely.
Yeah, that one would be likely. Just because it is a weird niche title.
But with that, I also predict controversy with it. Because I feel like they would edit, like, some sound bites of his that might be inappropriate nowadays, and then they're just gonna, like... I can't say which ones, because I don't know, but I just feel like in that game...
bad?
No, I feel like in that game there were some weird things that they just wouldn't want again.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just a hunch. Beyond Good and Evil. You remember that game?
Yeah.
That one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I feel like that.
The one that they made a sequel to,
we're still waiting for it. I think that is now the longest game in development. Because it was 360 that they announced it?
I think so.
It
was 360 that they announced it, but wasn't it for the Xbox One?
I think it was for the 360.
Oh. Okay, so maybe it's earlier than I thought.
Yeah. And then they did show it off, I was going to say recently, but it probably is like 7-8 years ago already. Because remember they had like that famous actor come out and they were showing off two.
Yes, yeah.
They were showing this weird like online integration
I think that's the one
with
I'm
art.
thinking of.
Yeah.
Is that announcement, not the 360?
Because there was the cool monkey and the pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the one
that was a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, so they'll release that and it's going to be somehow tied to the release of number 2. Like, not that they're going to drop on the same day, but I feel like number 2 is going to finally have another new announcement trailer. And on the same day, they're going to be like, hey, we're replay the original on our fucking meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, if they release the release date for Silk Song and...
Dude, that would be so fucking funny.
You know, Good and Evil on the Nintendo Switch.
Skies of Acadia. I know that was a pretty big GameCube game series. I don't know if there's multiple, but I'm thinking of the guy with the red and the 2 swords.
Okay.
Maybe that's not a Skies of Acadia, Skies of something. But one of those games is going to be on there.
You seem to know more than me about that. So.
I don't.
Okay.
Well, I played one, but that's it. I feel like that would be on it. Just because, again, classic GameCube game. I think it's been locked on that console. So they'll bring that back. I don't think they would do it. I would hope a Metal Gear or a zombie. What's the zombie one? Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Because like Resident Evil 4 was pretty popular on the GameCube. That's like one of the best ways to play it.
Yeah, something I'd be curious about is there's this popular and generally correct, I don't know all his predictions, leaker called Nate the Hate.
Okay.
That had predicted that the new Metal Gear Solid Delta game would be released on Switch 2.
That'd be cool.
So,
but isn't it PS5 exclusive?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
But what if they released...
Sorry.
What if they released... Because that was 3, right?
The one that's getting re-released?
Yeah.
Delta? Yep.
So what if they released 3... Because that was on GameCube too?
Yep.
Yeah, so what if they release those at the same time?
Yeah, maybe. But they're charging for... That's the only hole in my theory, is that they're charging for 1, 2, and 3 right now, because they just released an HD collection. Yeah. So I'm like, are they going to just be like,
so it's free? Silly to...
Yeah. So I don't think that would happen.
Oh, okay.
It'd be nice.
Yeah.
We did not get Metroid Prime 1 and 2. Like, 2 and 3. HD, remake, nothing.
Yep.
I think hopefully those go on
I would hope.
there. I'd hope. Please, let them play the story of Metroid somehow. So stop cock teasing them. Obviously, Pikmin.
Yeah, Pikmin.
Pikmin 1 and 2.
Just like the classic version.
But again, they just re-released them. You have to buy them on Switch now.
Yeah.
See, this just throws wrenches in it. Now, I don't think so, because...
But again, Super Mario Sunshine. I know that's an inaccessible game.
Yeah,
through,
and Pikmin 1 and 2, they're charging for it. $69 for that shit. Never mind. Those aren't going on there. Okay. Because they're charging for it. Beautiful Joe.
Yes, that one I've heard a lot about.
I feel that one. And what was it? Rainbow Man?
I don't know.
No? You don't? Yeah. I think Rainbow Man was one. He was a rainbow. And he was man. He would run.
Like that's in the game or a character?
I think it was like a Japanese exclusive game.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Well, I could see that going on there because they have Japanese exclusive.
Yeah, so they might just be like, hey,
first time release. How many Japanese exclusive games?
How many Japanese people are there? Like,
how many Japanese exclusive games?
Yeah.
Could they release the game?
Is there any Earthbounds or any of those games on GameCube?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Imagine they put Mother 3
Mother 3 is on GameCube now.
Because I don't know where Mother 3... I don't know if that's an SNES. I don't know if that's N64.
SNES, I think.
I just imagine they dropped that.
Yeah. They did already, but it's still Japan exclusive.
Yeah.
Would they do Thousand Year Door? Or no, because money charge.
Not yet.
You don't think so? Like, ever?
Not never.
Never?
But I think it would be another year or two, maybe. Just get the, squeeze out the last bit of sales.
That's the little penny comes.
Yeah.
Would they release Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
You think a GameCube version?
I think so.
Can they fathom having 2 Animal Crossing games on one console though? Because to them, that's against the whole idea of Animal Crossing, is that you have one Animal Crossing on your system. Because even these new games, like if you have 2 accounts, you're still on the same island.
I guess, yeah.
So you can't fathom having 2 islands.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. And then in that Animal Crossing, you can get NES games. So in that emulator, you're emulating emulated games. Which are on the emulator already. So, like...
Brain break?
Yeah, I don't know if they're just going to do that. Because they're like, fuck that. Like, yeah, that's interesting. I don't know if they'll do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of games I didn't play on the GameCube.
I think that's kind of the main ones. I'm just seeing if there's...
I know something that I didn't add to my list, but it's because I also didn't play it, was Star Fox Assault. That one could go on the GameCube one. Because I think that was a much more popular Star Fox game for the GameCube. I just never played it. So it would be a good way for me to play it.
Yeah, I just don't even know that one. There'll probably be a Bomberman game.
Yeah.
Because one, Bomberman Jetters was made by Hudson Soft, which was the Sakurai company at the time. So that could be cool. I'm just looking at a list of games and seeing if any of these, like, shootout... There was Call of Duty games on the GameCube.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Because you had Call of Duty Red 1 and Call of Duty 3 was on there, I think. That might have been Wii.
Yeah.
Wii.
Yeah, I think Crash Nitro Kart. That would be cool. But again, they're reselling that one. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably some of the main ones. There'll probably be like some Dr. Mario or like some of the other random...
And again, lots of Japanese
Pac-Man
exclusive,
World.
Probably. Yeah, Pac-Man World. I remember that one.
Yeah. Probably some football, like maybe like, I was going to say NBA. What the fuck? What is the name of football? Madden, thank you. It'll be like Madden 08. Dude.
I'm kidding.
GameCube here. Madden 2022?
Madden 2022 on the GameCube? Yeah, no, I think it was... Madden 06 I played.
Killer 7, I know, is a pretty popular one, but that maybe that's the Studio 4. They made like all those weird games, like fuck. I'm trying. What's that one that I played with you?
I don't know.
There's like gigolo missions.
Huh?
Killer is Dead.
Killer is Dead.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No? Okay, well.
Who knows?
Like Lollipop Chainsaw.
Okay, yeah.
I think he might have, maybe not. That might be Platinum. Let's see. There's the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition that have Ocarina, and that would be so that would be stupid. Never mind.
Yeah.
You can play the GameCube version of the N64 games.
I do remember with that collection, you got I think it was a 15-minute demo of Wind Waker.
I have it.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
And there was like a 15-minute demo of Wind Waker, and it was on the first island.
Would they...
I'm blanking.
I already don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Would they release like the Star Wars Lego games? Because those were pretty big for me when I was playing GameCube.
Possibly.
That is linked with Disney now. Like
maybe.
Yeah, okay. I'm okay with a maybe. Then we have Mario Power Tennis. We have Mario Superstar Baseball.
Yeah, that's
I feel like
definitely
those
going to be on there.
Are pretty possible.
Suck at those games.
Okay,
so.
just don't yell, please. Was there any Monster Hunter games? I don't think so. I think they were locked to PSP at the time.
Would they add Resident Evil?
I think so. I said 4 that I would think. RE4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think maybe that. I thought this game was just called Obama, but it's called Odama.
Yeah, Obama wasn't around for.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably most of them. Most of them that I could think of.
Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
I would
2?
like Ribbit King, but I know they wouldn't do that. I just want to play that game.
How about Rogue Squadron?
That's the site I was looking at. Funny. Maybe. I think they probably will release some Star Wars game, but it's not going to be a good one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like... Maybe it's like Star Wars Episode 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, it's going to be something weird.
I imagine those came to GameCube.
I think so. I think I remember playing those.
How about Lord of the Rings?
Oh, dude, okay, holy shit, that would be top tier. Like that would be up there with Chibi-Robo for me. That Lord of the Rings game was amazing. I would love that so much.
See, so many possibilities now that GameCube Online
it won't happen, but
no.
that would be really cool.
And there'd be a lot of like negotiations having to happen.
There's so many rights with like the actors' faces in that game. It's literal scenes from the movie. The cutscenes. Like that's not happening.
Yeah, that was kind of like the issue with Bond with 007 GoldenEye.
Yeah,
you couldn't have Pierce Brosnan.
Stupid. Fuck Pierce Brosnan.
Okay.
Is he alive?
Yes.
Oh, well, fuck him.
Okay.
Fuck him harder because he's alive.
I don't think it was him that said it. I think it was.
What's his dumbass face?
Okay.
What else? What else on our little topics here, buddy boy?
I kind of want to mention that they're re-releasing Last of Us games.
Again? Don't they do this every fucking day? Like, what are you talking about?
So there is a Last of Us 1 and 2 remastered collection that is being released.
There's 2 games. What do you mean collection?
It's...
I own 2 quarters from 1942 and that's my quarter collection? No.
Oh, I'm trying to find it. Oh god, it's not here.
Like, you need 4 games to be a collection.
Oh, it's called Complete.
That's even stupider, because then when number 3 comes out, it's not complete anymore.
Is there going to be a number 3?
Yes, I'm pretty sure they've said fucking 1,000 times that they're working on 3.
Oh.
Maybe, I don't know, but I'm just saying, that's stupid.
Oh, there's going to be a season 3 for the show.
I don't know, I just think that's really stupid, honestly.
If I can actually find a damn photo.
Okay. They've somehow ruined my appreciation of Last of Us, which is sad.
Just like by releasing.
They've just milked it till it's dry and dead. Like, dude, that game came out on the PS3.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's like if they made Halo 3 and 4 and that's it. And they just kept releasing Halo 3 and 4. Like, just fucking move on. Let's keep this game going. Like, they could have been, like, 5 more games ahead by now.
There we go.
Wow.
It's a complete collection.
Amazing.
And it comes with, like, I'm not going to remember everything that it comes with, but it's like a book or something and some artwork and
that's stupid.
all that kind of stuff.
Very stupid. If you buy that, you're supporting it. They're trying to pull a Skyrim.
See that?
And people are doing it.
I know a lot of people are saying, or at least I think the intention is people who watch season 1 and 2 can now go back and buy this collection so they can play it for the first time. But obviously, it's not going to be all newcomers buying the collection.
There's going to be some fucking geek out there who's already owns 1 and 2 and they're going to buy this.
Some little dork.
If you do that, you're a dork. Like, I don't care.
Okay.
Like,
I'm not doing that.
No, not you. You.
No, I know.
These people right here. If you buy that, what is it called? Last of Us 2 collection, you're a fucking dork. That is so loud. I'm sorry.
That'll be interesting. And then I guess
I don't like that.
Okay. Yeah, me neither.
What do you feel? Feel this. Are you ready to feel?
Yeah.
Okay. Dusk Bloods.
Yep.
It's a PvPvE. We might have talked about this already. Yep. But it is like it's round based. Like you win rounds apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, so you go in, think of like Call of Duty maps. There's different maps where you fight and you're fighting different enemies and you're doing that to get points. So they said that theoretically you can actually just defeat enough enemies to win the game without even fighting players. Because it's just getting points.
Okay.
Probably instead of getting souls, you're getting points and you're trying to get them. And then you win the round.
Interesting.
Yeah. Unless I'm misunderstanding it. Which is probably true because I'm stinky.
Well, there's also so much stuff going on that it's hard to
To me,
through.
Still think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a different take on a Souls game.
And people love Souls multiplayer. Yeah. This is a game based around the Souls combat multiplayer.
Yeah.
Sounds cool. Why are people bitching?
And again, it's
if it's not for everybody, if you don't want it, FromSoft isn't grabbing you by the cock and making you buy it. Just don't buy it if you don't want it.
It's such a simple solution.
Like, I understand, like, if there was a series... But that's the thing. It's not even like Dark Souls. It's a new series. Like, don't just circle jerk the one company because they've made games that you like.
Yeah.
Like, this is a new game. Just because it has similar combat doesn't mean it is like a Dark Souls game. Or a Bloodborne game, or whatever. It's its own thing.
Because I think people have put FromSoft in a little box.
Yeah, they're like, FromSoft is Dark Souls.
They have to be Dark Souls, or they are not allowed to make games.
That robot game that they released, the Armored Core.
Oh, yeah.
People were mad that wasn't like Dark Souls. They're like, there's guns and shit in it. Yes, it is Armored Core. It is not Dark Souls. Like, and it's also like Armored Core 5 or something. Like,
yeah, so it's not like the first... It's not a new IP.
Yeah. And people were, some people were upset that it's hard, and B, people were upset that it wasn't playing like a Dark Souls game.
So
I don't know
contradicting
what you want. I know, 100%.
It's too hard, but I want it to be Dark Souls, which is already hard.
It's hard. I
don't know. I think it is perfectly fine, and to have an exclusive FromSoft on the Switch 2 is really crazy for Nintendo.
And those games do go on sale.
Yes.
Don't have to buy it at $80 or whatever. Just wait 2 months and it'll probably be half off. Like, there you go. Like.
And then I guess the last thing we can talk about, and it doesn't have to be that long.
Yeah. Your mom's butt surgery?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, very important.
Yeah. They tried to reduce it, but it was...
It was just too big.
Yeah, your mom's so fat that she just couldn't.
Okay, that's not where I was going.
Oh,
is the Mario Kart Direct on the 17th.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming out.
That's on Thursday.
Yeah.
So it'll come out before this episode. So
My nut itches.
okay. So you'll hear how wrong we are.
Fun.
Because it'll come out after.
Just release this on the day of.
Day of?
Yeah.
Because essentially I was just going to say...
Make the thumbnail look like it's talking about...
I'll just like take Nintendo's thumbnail and then...
And title it Full Breakdown of Mario Kart Direct.
Completely
and it has
wrong.
nothing to do with it.
But I was just going to say, what do you think they will announce?
New characters. Just because they'll show off some more characters. They'll show off why some of these characters are really weird. I think it's going to be a thing where you drive... Like, they need to do things with the open world.
Yeah.
I think you drive around, you find different little characters in the open world. You bump into them or whatever, and they become a character.
Okay.
So that's your reason to, like, explore off the train.
Yeah, because...
Because really, what's the reason?
Basically, the online... Or not the... Yeah, the online discourse is pretty much... Why is the game $80 American, $100 Canadian?
I'll answer it because they want to. That's
and Bill Trinan, which I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, Xbox Man.
Nope.
Oh, Bill Trinan.
Bill Trinan, like the translator for
Miyamoto,
Holy shit,
I forgot
who
about
is now vice president of Nintendo.
Really?
Of America.
Good job, Bill.
Stated that when we watch the Direct on the 17th, we will know why it's that much. They will be able to justify the $100 Canadian.
I don't care. Because frankly, any company can charge whatever they want. Like, there is no set rule. They can charge you $500 if they want. And some of these games do charge you $500 if you buy their Super Ultra Deluxe Edition.
I guess.
I don't know why people are bitching about Mario Kart when NBA has been selling like complete editions for $180.
Oh yeah.
Like, shut up. Like, just look.
Shut the heck up right now.
Yeah, but even like everybody was paying $60 for the same shitty basketball every year and complaining about it, but they still did it. So I don't care.
Better not talk too loud, or else your roommate will come down here.
No, but he didn't buy this new one.
Okay, I see.
Because it's
worthless.
The same thing. Like, it's dumb.
Okay. But so yeah, you think open world, obviously exploration.
Yeah, I think that's
specifically linked to character.
The silly characters.
Yeah.
I think that's why they're there. Like, you drive around, you go on the beach, you find the crab guy, go in the water, find the dolphin. I think they're gonna say that's why there's so many characters. Like, because you're finding them in the world.
Yeah, I think there's that. You have to find the costumes.
What else do I kind of think? I think there will be some kind of a weird story mode thing. Don't know how it's gonna work, but
yeah, I have no idea.
It's gonna be like you're driving around and collecting things. Maybe there's like little enemy carts and you blow them up and stuff. Like, you gotta defeat 30 of the bone carts, and they're like the Skelebone guys.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. There'll be like little missions. It'll be very generic story. It's gonna be like,
yeah, it's not gonna be groundbreaking.
Peach has, I don't know, she got cursed under the spell of Bowser. She's like the evil racer lady now, and it's like a Mad Max scenario where she's like, everybody's gonna race and we're gonna see who wins. It's gonna be something weird like that.
Imagine that was 100% right.
Well, then fucking clip this and fucking blow me.
Jesus.
But that's gonna be a thing.
This and blow me.
What else would they show off? Maybe there's going to be some extra items that they just have
they're
locked.
definitely going to talk about some new items.
Yeah.
Because in any of the treehouse stuff, like the lives, I saw like the same kind of items generally.
Well, there's the hammer.
Except for, there's the Kamek.
Yeah, there's the hammer, which just you throw like a bunch of hammers in front of you.
Yeah.
There's the ice flower instead of the fire flower now. I guess it freezes you.
I'm assuming there's both in there.
I think it's just the ice. Maybe there's both. I don't know.
Will we find Diddy Kong?
Probably. I don't know. It'll be DLC. Diddy DLC.
Yeah.
Did DC.
Diddlesy? No.
That's better. What else can they show? I'm just saying, it's just a racing game. They'll show off more carts. They might show off like a cart customization feature, which is like you can add stickers and paint.
Maybe you collect stickers and
graffiti. Yeah, you're driving around the world. You get stickers for your car, like Mario Odyssey, and you stick them on your ship. It's gonna be something like that. You can stick them on your car.
Just some personalization when you're talking like you can personalize your carts when you're not like in the menus.
Yeah,
just like, kind of you customize it and then it's on your
You really
cart.
liked the Moo Moo cart. You can grab the cart and you can customize it, maybe paint it, and I don't know.
Yeah.
They'll do something like that. What else would I actually think?
Because I know it's not just going to be an open world where you can just do photo mode.
No, like
that'd be crazy.
That's why I'm thinking it's going to be like some kind of story based, or there's going to just be generic missions. Just go drive around.
Well, I could see them doing like the Forza Horizon thing. Everyone's been comparing it to Forza Horizon and Mario Kart.
Yeah, like speed tracks and stuff.
Yeah, speed traps. The stunts, the jumps, and stuff.
Yeah.
Wall riding has to play a part, so maybe
there'll be little challenges all over.
Yeah.
See how many times how long you can stay in the air and shit like that. I don't know. I really don't think there's going to be anything that's just going to blow my pants off.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be it's going to be more than what other Mario Karts would do, but it's not going to be.
Yeah.
Here's fucking Elden Ring. Like, you can get out of your car, get some weapons, upgrades. Like, no.
That'd be crazy.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a get out of your car feature for like pictures or something, but yeah, or like maybe there's like, oh, if you take too much damage your car breaks and you gotta run to the repair or
something. I know there's those gas stations.
Yeah, I don't know, but like
then any special characters, like, do you think they would bring, because I know they're obviously emphasizing Mario universe.
I think it's gonna be pretty Mario focused. They'll have that talking flower
as
he's gonna be
racer.
Like, no, I was gonna say like as
a racist.
The 3, 2, like he's gonna be like the narrator of like think of like NASCAR narrating the race. He'll be like, oh, Bowser took the lead. Like, I think they might do something fun like that.
Kill Bowser.
Target him. Yeah. Maybe they can do like Wonder Flower. Do you take it and something weird happens to the track?
Oh, that already exists.
Does it?
The Wonder Flower is what they showed.
Oh, is that
your costume? I think. I don't know.
Okay, well then, never mind.
Yep.
I don't know. That's my predictions.
Yeah, like I don't think it's gonna be.
They'll add Bowsette.
Crazy out of the. That'd be. They take a fan art character.
Just drop her in.
But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be as crazy as people think. But it's still, like you said, gonna do more than what any Mario Kart's done.
It'd be cool if they added something like Smash in the sense of like you're collecting trophies and stickers and like things, just random shit.
I miss the days where you collect a bunch of cool Nintendo history
just
stuff.
Fun stuff, different songs, different pictures, art book or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, different songs would be cool.
Yeah. Old songs, like from different game or Mario Kart games. Would be cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's not going to be anything. It's Mario Kart. It's not going to be anything too crazy.
It's not going to be groundbreaking.
No.
Or
you are going to clip my boss thing. I'm going to be right about that. And I'm going to be right about driving around to find the weird characters.
Okay.
I'm going to be right about those.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Nope.
That kind of was...
There's
a new Tron.
Oh, yeah.
You're a big Tron guy.
I'm actually not.
You love Tron. Is there anything else new that I cared about? I don't think so.
The only things that I've been hearing is the Nintendo Switch stuff.
Got a pee-pee.
Okay.
It seems like I always need a pee and poop at the end of...
you get so excited.
I do get very excited. Flint and Steel, that came out. It's doing pretty good compared to what people thought, I guess.
What?
What?
Like Minecraft? Oh, okay.
I gotta piss so bad.
I don't think there's anything else we need to cover. You're just pretty much shaking.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think... I want Baldur's Gate on the Switch too.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate.
That's probably my biggest thing that I would like. I think if I could play that portable, then I'd beat it, hopefully, one day. But, yeah, that's about it.
Yep, I don't think there's
I thought
much
I just
more.
closed our recording. I was a little scared.
No, it suck. Yeah, I guess we gotta record again.
No thanks.
But overall, that's
Do the
end of
sign
episode.
off. Sign me. Sign my tits. Sign them off. If you were a girl, would you get your tits signed?
Nope.
Okay.
If you like the video, please. If you like the podcast, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to hear more of this. As you're balking. And then we have our social media at Awkward Show on most
things.
Most things, whether I use most things.
If you fucking care, you'll find us. If you don't, you won't.
Yep.
There you go. So
It's in the description. Everything's in the description.
we're described.
Yep.
Ow. Oh.
Then until next time. See, we both do hand motions.
Saluted you.
Both do hand motions.
Okay. Yay.